What's up, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel this week. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. And if you happen to be subscribed and you see that the notification bell isn't on or you're not getting notifications, please make sure you hit that bell button because then you'll be alerted every time I upload a YouTube video. So thank you guys for doing that. So today what I want to do is talk to you guys about hair trends, and especially hair trends for the wavy to curly hair people, because that's what I have and that's what I understand. So I want to do a video for 5 top 2019 wavy to curly men's hair trends video with photos, and I'm going to discuss those 5 different hairstyles with you guys and show you pictures and share with you guys what my thoughts are and what the trends are looking like. So let's go ahead and begin this video right now. I feel like nowadays a lot of people are actually going for this fuller hair style, and there's actual challenges that Blue Mon's doing and other people are letting their hair grow out. I see a lot of people growing their hair out to explore more of their length, and I think that's a very good idea, and that's awesome because there's just more room for new hairstyles to arrive. And also people are just actually looking at their hair and wanting to do something different, not just cut it all off. So that's why today I curated 5 different hairstyles that work well with curly to wavy hair styles. And also, if you guys have wavy or curly hair, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let me know down below who has wavy and who has curly hair, so I could do videos according to those comments. Just to let me know. Thank you. The first haircut that I want to share with you guys is the haircut that's a little bit more skewed towards the 2018 hairstyle, which is that very low barbershop skin fade that people want to kind of step away from. We know that it's done well, we know that it looks very good, but I feel like there's different variations and different things you could do with that type of hair cutting style. So this first haircut right here, this guy has wavy to curly hair. As you can see, it's tousled to the front, it's textured on top, the sides are just thrown forward. It's a little bit like the one I have right now, but this one's a little bit shorter in the photo right here. The sides are a little bit low. It's like almost like a very low fade around the ear. The occipital bone is still very defined. Hair fade doesn't begin until after the occipital bone and only down the neckline, so still has a very full and defined illusion around the head, but the top is tousled and textured and tossed forward. And as you can see, if you have curlier hair, this is a variation for you as well. This guy has a low taper. You can see some skin, but it's not super bald. The hair length is still a little bit of a medium hair length. This is probably around 4 inches. This is a good variation if you want to slick your hair back, but you want to maintain that clean bald side that isn't too short. So still gives you that fade illusion. It still is. It technically is a fade, but it isn't too short, and it's a little bit more modern. As you can see, this guy with the handlebar mustache has his hair slicked back. So essentially, this is probably the same length as the 2 guys that I showed you with the same hairstyle, but this guy just slicks it back. So this is a good variation that you could actually do when you have longer hair on top. That's haircut number 1. So haircut number 2 is a little bit more voluminous. It's a little bit more full. It's full on the top, it's full on the sides. The sides aren't necessarily cut with a clipper. This is probably done better with scissors, and you want to go to a hairstylist to do this. It's very defined on the top and the sides. It's still all blended together. As you can see, this dude in this photo has a longer top, and it's kind of thrown to the side, so it has a directional, it has a purpose. The quiff does have a purpose, and this is more for someone who wants to maintain this quiff all the time. It's not as versatile because when they cut it, especially when you have wavy or curly hair, the hairstylist is going to do some point cutting, which is going to direct where your hair falls. So this is kind of more of like the timeless conservative hairstyle, kind of like the David Gandy. This guy right here definitely reminds me like of David Gandy haircut, which is super dope. And if you have semi waves but still want that longer look as well, here's another variation for that hair type. Very easy, very effortless. And it's just that very classic quiff with the short sides but not bald sides. And this is just a timeless haircut, and this, like I said, very modern hairstyle without you know, losing its class and still a little bit of an edge because of the messier top. So haircut number 2, definitely big fan. So haircut number 3, as you can see, this cut is very balanced. It's very defined as well from the top and the sides, and it seems like this guy's just growing his hair out a lot longer. As you can see, the sides are very well kept and groomed. It blends into the beard very well. It's still very groomed. It's still very tapered. The top has more of an enhanced curl that kind of flows over his head, over his forehead a little bit more messy, a little bit more textured, tussled, but it still has a nice shape and definition to it. If you have more of a curly hair length, but the same hair length, This guy right here also has a very cool hair length, and you could see that it's still balanced as well with the sides, because the sides are a little bit more tapered, a little bit more contoured to his head, and the top is a little bit more messier. So it still has some scissor work being done, and I think it's just more of a classy, elegant style. And here is more of, if your hair is in between wavy and curly, then this is just a messier, toss forward hairstyle, but still very clean, covers the ears, and just looks very well kept. And I think the big thing about this hairstyle is getting some weight cut off. So for hairstyle number 3, you want to make sure that you're consulting with your hairstylist or barber to take some weight off, to give you some texture, to point cut, and just let them know where you want the hair to fall and how you want it to fall, because that's what point cutting does. And I think that that's key when you're letting your hair go out a little bit longer, just making sure that you are doing it correctly. And there's things that you could do with it that is going to allow you to still maintain the longer hairstyle, but also keep it healthy as you do it. So definitely hairstyle number 3 is really sick. And yeah, I think it looks very sick, and I think people are doing a little bit of a longer hairstyle, and I think this is definitely the way to go. Haircut number 4. Now, haircut number 4 is more for those gentlemen who don't really want to maintain their hair. They don't really care for a really particular hairstyle. They don't really care about using products and or maintaining and upkeeping a hairstyle. So this is a very classic hairstyle. A lot of runway models do this because it's less maintenance. It goes with a lot of things. It goes with a lot of styles. It's not like super short on the side, super edgy. It's more of a very contemporary, very conservative hairstyle. Still very edgy as well, because it does elongate your face. It brings out your facial features, which is awesome, because I know a lot of guys want to enhance their facial features, and this is a great way to do it. So this hairstyle right here, this guy has a very short top and shorter sides. Still, the sides are not bald, and it still contours his face very well. As you can see, the top is probably around 1 inch, but you could see the definition of the curls still coming into play, which is why curls are so awesome, or wavy hair, because you're still gonna have definition even if it's shorter. This is kind of like the alternative to a crew cut. So if you don't want to cut it completely short, where your hair is about a ½ inch long, but if you still want to maintain that length and have a little bit of texture on top and still allow yourself to have a hairstyle, quote unquote, without having to do a lot of work, this is definitely the way to go. As you can see, this is more for the person with curlier haircut but still want it short, and it's still clean, it's still classic. This dude, as you can see, his face is very slim. Everything is more contoured. His neck, his jawline, his ears, and all that. So here's a side view of that curly haircut. Nice little clean taper, but still just very clean and elegant, sophisticated, nothing too crazy, not too much work, not too much maintenance needed at all. And this haircut will probably last you a lot longer than the other 4 haircuts that I discussed. So definitely number 4 is a great alternative for those people who just don't want to do anything with their hair, but just look cool in a very convenient manner. So haircut number 4, I'm with you. So haircut number 5 is a nice curly bang, wavy bang, and this is more for like a younger man. This is more for like a younger man vibe. You have your hair, you have a little bit more texture, you could tussle it. It has a little bit more definition to it. There's more on top than on the sides, but there's still some length on the sides. It's kind of like a very neat, grungy look. It's like you don't get a haircut, but it's very well kept. So I think that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun to have when you have like a longer hair. It's still kept very nicely, but it seems like you're not getting haircuts, and it just looks natural. So this is a very natural hairstyle. This guy has a very wavy bangs, still textured, a lot of texture on top, and the sides are still longer, almost covering half of his ears, which just makes it look a lot better. And like I said, it's very neat, but still messy at the same time. And as you can see, you can still achieve other hairstyles with this hair length, like this guy right here who has like a very clean pompadour, and the sides are held down with some product. It's still nice, it looks neat, and it's versatile because your hair is longer. You have that length on top that you're not cutting off, and you also have a little bit of length on the side to help define and balance the top from the sides. So I think that this is a very cool hairstyle to consider if you want to have fun, if you want a versatile haircut, if you don't mind having a lot of length on top. This messy bang is probably around 4 to 5 inches, even more, 6 inches on top. So like this photo right here, it's still shorter on the sides, but if he slicks it back, it's still gonna seem like the haircut and hairstyle that he has is made for going back. So definitely like the versatility on number 5. Obviously it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit messier. The sides aren't cut too short, and they're almost the same length on top as the sides, but they're just blended very well, but they're not quite the same length. So Number 5, super sick. I feel like I kind of had that last time and then I ruined it because I cut my hair. So there you guys have it. That is what I have for you guys today. I tried to share with you guys the range of curls and waves. I hope you guys found this helpful and insightful. 3 photos per slide. And yeah, guys, I also uploaded a video yesterday with my recent haircut. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, please make sure you go check that out. And also, I have a video on how to maintain your hair in between cuts, which is right up there. So if you guys want to do it at home or have someone do it for you, that's just a easy way to make sure that your hair is staying clean and well maintained and groomed. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know what hairstyle you like the most down below, which one you're rocking with, which one you're not rocking with, or which one you're currently or what hairstyle you're currently wearing right now. So comment down below. Thank you so much. My Instagram is @bycarlosroberto. If anyone's interested, feel free to follow me, engaging on there as well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by my YouTube channel this week. Subscribe, hit that notification bell button, and don't forget to put style on everything. Peace out, guys.